What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back. In today's video I'm gonna show you the differences between a fake Samsung Galaxy S10 and a real Samsung Galaxy S10, because if you're looking to buy an S10 these days, well, unfortunately there are a lot of fakes out there and you definitely don't want to spend $500, $600, $700 on a phone and then a few days later you find out that you actually have a fake device. So in today's video I'm going to show you everything, so whenever you're buying an S10 you're going to know if you're buying a real one or a fake one. And with that being said, let me turn the camera around, we'll start with the boxes and then we'll check out the devices. Alright, so just before we start, I want to make it clear that the phone on the left hand side, so the green one, is the fake one and the white one is the original one. And you're going to be able to see fake written at the top of the screen on the left and the original on the right throughout this video. So let's get the boxes here and check out the boxes first. Alright, so we are gonna start with the boxes. So on the right, this one here is the box that comes with the original device, and this one is the box that comes with the fake device. The first thing you're gonna notice is the fact that the writing on the front of this one is with white and the writing on this one is with black. But keep in mind that can always change. On the back of the boxes, well, they are a bit different, but keep in mind that the boxes aren't always the same depending where you're actually buying these devices in the world. So on the box, just take a quick look and see if you see anything out of the ordinary. Alright, so opening the boxes, the main thing I've noticed is the fact that the accessories on the original device, so this one right here, are white and on the fake device are black. So this may be something to look out for. Now, the next thing I've noticed is the fact that the USB-C cable in the original device comes wrapped in cardboard, where on the fake device it comes wrapped in plastic. And the same goes for the headphones. So both devices get AKG headphones. Of course, the ones in the fake device are fake AKG headphones, and these ones come wrapped in plastic, where on the original device they come wrapped in cardboard. So that could be something to look out for. But always remember that the accessories in the fake box can change. So these Chinese factories always try to make these devices as close to the original ones as possible. And we are moving on to the phones themselves. So if you just glance at them, they do look somewhat similar. I mean, on the back they both have the Samsung logo and they do seem quite similar. Now, the main difference in between these two is the fact that the original one has the back made out of glass, where the fake one has the back made out of plastic. But it may be a bit difficult to tell if you don't have both devices in hand. So this is how this one sounds. So even that sounds somewhat similar. Now, if you take a closer look at the cameras here, the first two cameras do seem somewhat similar, but the third camera is much smaller on the fake device. So that may be something to look out for. Moving on to the flash on the fake device looks pretty yellow, where the flash on the original device looks more whitish, if that makes any sense. And looking at that heart rate monitor next to the flash, well, on the original device you can definitely see more stuff in there, where on the fake device the heart rate monitor sensor is actually fake and it just looks like a heart rate monitor. So look at those small things, because if you pay attention you're definitely gonna notice these differences. The right hand side of the devices looks pretty similar as well. The power buttons are sitting in the exact same spot. Turning the devices on the other side, there we have the volume buttons and the Bixby button. But on the fake device the Bixby button doesn't actually work, so nothing happens if you press the Bixby button, but I will show you that in a second. At the top we have something very similar looking and the same at the bottom. But if you take out the SIM card tray on these two devices, you're gonna notice some differences. So on the fake device the SIM card tray is actually made out of metal, where on the original device the SIM card tray is made out of plastic. And at the top here we also have a rubber seal, because the original device is waterproof, where the fake device is not waterproof. So always check for that. So if the SIM card tray is made out of metal, you're probably looking at a fake phone. The next thing I've noticed is the fact that every time you take out the SIM card tray from the original device, so let me turn the screen on this one. So whenever you take the SIM card tray out of the original device, you're gonna get this message right here saying that the SD card tray has been removed. If you remove the SD card tray or the SIM card tray from the fake device, nothing happens, so you don't get any messages. So maybe look for that. If you remove the SIM card tray, see if you get that message on the phone that you're about to buy. If you don't get the message, you're probably looking at a fake phone. Moving to the bottom of these two devices, you're probably gonna notice that the plastic around the 3.5mm audio jack is bigger on the fake device. So the fake device is the one at the bottom and the original one is the one at the top. So the plastic around that 3.5mm audio jack is bigger on the fake device. Not to mention that this frame, even though it looks like it's made out of metal, it is actually made out of plastic, but it is a bit difficult to tell because it does look very similar to the frame on the original device. Alright, and we are moving on to the front of these two devices, and this is where you're gonna see the biggest differences. Now keep in mind that there are multiple fakes out there and some are better than others. Now, with this particular one that I have, well, this one doesn't have a camera right there at the top, in the top right corner. This one actually has a camera in the center. So, for example, if you open the browser on this one and on the original device, the fake one does fake the camera in the top right corner there, but then we actually have a real camera right there. So look for something like that because the fake devices that are available today don't actually have a little hole in the screen for the camera. I guess it's too complicated for those Chinese factories to make that screen with a hole in it. So definitely look on the front of the device and see if the camera's where it's supposed to be on the original device, so in the top right corner. Also, if you press the Bixby button on the fake device, so this is the fake device, the one to my left, if you press the Bixby button on this one, nothing happens. If you press the Bixby button on the original device, you do get Bixby. If you open the settings app, so let's find the settings app, so this one right here, on the fake and on the original device, and you search for Bixby, so search for Bixby, nothing shows up on the fake device, where on the original device you do get a bunch of options for Bixby. So that's definitely something that you should check if you're looking into buying a Samsung Galaxy S10. The fake one is not gonna have Bixby on it. Another thing that you can easily check is the camera app on the fake and on the original device. So open the camera app on both, and on the original device you're gonna notice that you can switch in between the lenses on the back of the device. So we have three lenses. We have an ultra wide lens, we have a zoom lens, and a regular lens. As you've probably noticed here on the fake device, there is just one lens on the back, so the other ones are fake, so that's definitely something to easily look out for. Another thing that you can check is the always on display. So both devices have this always on display. However, with the original Samsung Galaxy S10, we actually have an AMOLED screen, where the screen on the fake S10 is an IPS screen, and that means that the screen on the fake device is always on. With the original device, only the clock there is on, so not all the pixels on the screen are turned on whenever using this mode. Also, if you tap on this screen on the original device, you're gonna see the fingerprint scanner showing up right there. With the fake device, we don't actually have an in-screen fingerprint scanner, so the screen will just turn on if you tap on it. So definitely something to look out for. And if you're still not convinced if you're looking at a real or a fake device, I do recommend that you install the AnTuTu benchmark on the device that you're looking at and run the AnTuTu benchmark. Because the fake device is gonna get a very low AnTuTu benchmark. It's gonna be definitely under 50,000, where with the original device you're gonna get a score over 200,000. So look at that if you're still not convinced if you're looking at the original device. If you do have any questions, if you're not sure if you're looking at the right device, definitely leave a comment down below and I'll try to help you out so you can actually make the right decision and buy the original device and not end up buying a fake device. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, don't forget to press that like button. It's gonna help this video quite a lot. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.